to my channel. Hopefully you are all staying safe and well and looking after yourselves in these crazy lockdown times. If you haven't visited my channel before, I am doing travel journal catch-up from my year in Australia. So head back and watch my other videos to see how we got to this point. So this layout was actually a little bit of a scrap lift from a picture I'd seen on Instagram. I will link it below if I can find it again. So it meant it came together really easily, and I'd already done a watercolour of our van from that day. If you had watched my previous video, you would have heard me mention that I have a few health problems, and we just stayed in a campsite called Fernhook Falls, which did not turn out as good as planned. Nothing wrong with Fernhook. It was a really lovely campsite and it was a lovely place to stay. The only problem it had barely any facilities there, and I was suffering with a health condition that I have. Anyway, so that morning I woke up and I was extremely ill. I'd been up since about 4:30 in the morning. That's the point that my other half brought me some ham toasties. So yeah, I disappear off for a second and eat them. I just needed to wake up the guys and tell them we needed to get out of there and get me some medicine. So we hightailed it out of Fernhook as quick as possible. There is more stories from that place, but again, maybe I'll tell you those one day, just like some of the earlier videos where I just can't go into detail about certain stories on YouTube because of censorship. Anyway, yeah, we hightailed it out of there, and another traveller had told us that Warpole had some hot showers which had been lacking so far, and just some nice facilities, so we headed straight there. So I'm just trying to stamp out Warpole over and over again on this bit as part of the background, but it is not going well. The page was all uneven and I couldn't find my guide that goes underneath the pages to keep them all flat. So I finally just had to go over them individually with each letter rather than using the large stamp plate. But I am liking the way that it turns out. Almost all of my layouts to do with Warpole have tones of yellow in them. I'm not really sure why, but when I think of Warpole, I think of it being yellow, maybe because it was bright and sunny and it made us all feel so much better after not showering and 3 people being in a very small, smelly van. I think we were all just unbelievably grateful to have hot showers, so we rocked up to the visitor centre really early in the morning. They weren't open yet. They were super nice to us though, explaining what time they were open, and although you weren't allowed to usually park your vans that close to the visitor centre, they'd seen how ill I was and had let us pull right up underneath near the shelter so that I could sit in the van and still talk to the guys while they cooked and things, and they could keep an eye on me, which was really sweet of them. Oh, this is the watercolour that I had done of our van. Just making it a little bit smaller to stay on that layout. We did have such love for our van, Victor. He was good to us, even if he was tiny. Really comfy seats actually for long drives. So I'm just adding in that photograph of the sausages that the guys cooked while we were waiting for the showers to get opened up. And I'm flicking through some embellishments now just to add to that. It felt right to pick circular embellishments because it had that circle guide around the double page spread there. And then just stick with the sort of colours that were in that watercolour as well, those blues and yellows from the van. So the showers, when they finally did open, we realised that they were lovely hot showers, but they were also, as usual in Australia, filled with spiders and lizards because they were outdoor showers. They were sort of in a block but with open windows and with sort of like ventilation around the top, so anything could kind of crawl in if it wanted to, and it did. So we were a bit scared to go in there by ourselves. So we all went in together, not literally in the shower together, just into the block together, just to keep on lizard watch out, just in case, and to keep all of our clothes dry and things, so the other person would hold all of our towel and stuff because there was nowhere to hang it up. But yeah, turned into a whole hilarious thing of us all trooping into the showers, and I think the poor locals just didn't know what was going on. I had originally decided that I was going to only do one Warpole that went over onto the left-hand side of the page, but I think when I went back to this page, it just didn't feel like it was complete, and I did do a bit of extra stamping on the left-hand page just to make it feel like it was intentional. Even to this day, any of us mentions Warpole, it just brings such a smile. And we always say we love Warpole. Warpole was great. And it's not even because there's like this amazing canopy walk in the trees that you can go on. I wasn't well enough to do it. So we literally only went to Warpole for the showers. And we're very pleased we did that. It was a great day. And that's really it for this layout. It's a really simple one. I just wanted to commemorate wonderful Warpole. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one, where I'm well enough for us to have some more adventures. Bye!